Trent Lindstrom here, Pro 8. I'm out here at the LifeVantage corporate office. I'm excited to share with you some of the processes and systems that we're going through on the launch call system. I want to share with you why it's important that we do this correctly and how to really follow people through a process of getting them started in the business and why that's important. Number one, new distributors, when they're getting started in the business, they're most excited, but they end up prejudging their database and talking to 4 or 5 people that will eventually determine either one, their success, or 2, why the business opportunity won't work. So what we want to do is create a platform where we can help all new distributors get a good start to their business and get deeper into their database where we give them the highest likelihood of success. The other benefit is we can immediately get them a quick start to their business. The other one is when a distributor joins the business, if you just put $1,200 in on the Platinum Pack, we want to make sure we position distributors in their first month to get a full return on their investment. And then the last piece to this entire business of why we're doing this is to get people to Pro 3. Pro 3 is that foundation rank. It's that rank where you're making more money that offsets your cost of your auto shipment. And so Pro 3 is extremely important and I believe is doable within 30 days if you're willing to really roll up your sleeves and put forth some extra effort on the front end to get your business started. All right, in order to do this correctly, I hope you've already established your why. It doesn't have to be long, but it has to be established. Secondly, you need a database. You need to create a database of at least 100 people. Now in the database here, we have database 60 peeps, and our goal is to get through those 60 peeps within 30 days. Here's how we're going to break up the database. Number one, we're taking your top 20 supporters. These are your closest family and friends that we can put a list together. The next group is your business-minded or money-motivated individuals. And then thirdly, this is going to be your health-focused or health-minded people, the people that are working out at the gym, they care about their health, they're eating healthy. These are the ones that are mindful of just overall well-being and health. Out of this list, we're going to start moving into our launch calls. The launch calls are designed to be short and to create curiosity. One of the mistakes people make when they're getting into inviting people, which tends to be one of the first biggest setbacks that a distributor has, is they don't know what to say. The benefit of a launch call is it's pretty generic. It's not details. It's leading them to a short call for about 10 minutes of details. The good news is, as a new distributor, they don't have to know the details. They just have to be willing to open up their database and lead people to the details so that curiosity can be created. So a launch call, the invite should be very, very short and very direct. It could be something as simple as, I'm excited, I'm working on a new business project, and I'm launching it out tonight at 7 p.m. Can I count on you and joining me to be on that short 10-minute call? Or if you want to keep it even more narrow than that, it would be, I'm working on a project that I'm launching out tonight at 7 p.m. and I'm looking for just a couple of people to listen to what I'm sharing out to everyone. Can I count on you to do that? So these are very direct and short. If you start talking about opportunities, you start talking about products, you've already lost that individual. So these are designed to be very short. The launch call, I would recommend smaller groups of about 10 people, and our goal is to keep them within about 8 to 10 minutes. Again, we're going to be very respectful of people's times, and our goal is to create curiosity through that process. Next, we're going to lead people from a launch call to a set of information. Now, here's the cool thing about the launch call. The launch call at the very end, we're going to give them a challenge. We're going to give them an invite. And in that challenge, we're going to challenge them to watch a couple of videos. We key up the ABC Primetime. We talk about the nutrigenomic video. We're going to key up a couple of videos, and so we've already got the follow-up in place for somebody who's interested to move to the next step. Here's the important thing to keep in mind. In this process of the follow-up right here, that follow-up is going to happen right after the launch call. You want to immediately get in front of people and identify if we've piqued their interest. If we've piqued their interest and they said that they are interested and they seem like they're pretty excited or they're interested in business, we want to immediately do a 3-way phone call or immediately arrange a one-on-one presentation. That's what we call a hot lead. That's somebody we want to get in front of immediately. If it's somebody who says, I would like to learn more, then we're going to lead them to some videos, short videos that they can learn more information. As we're leading them to the videos, we're also preparing for our third step. Our third step will either be a one-on-one presentation. It could be a group meeting if there's a group meeting going on in your local market, or if those of you that are building online, this would be like a Zoom webinar. A little bit more content, about 30 minutes worth of information. By the time we've led people from a launch call, not everyone's going to progress to the videos, and that's what it's designed to do. By the time they go from the videos, not everyone will go from a video to a presentation. It's designed to be that way. And the reason for it is because we're taking people that are not interested and capturing the ones who are. So as we go through this information, our objective is to really position people for the close by the time we've led through the webinar, and or if there's a requirement for the fourth step, would be a group meeting. Now the group meeting is extremely important because this is social validation. This gives permission to a prospect that this opportunity is real, that the product works, that the business works, that people are making their money back. These types of things are extremely important. Now, why is this super important? Because we accomplish all three of these things if we can lead through 60 contacts within 30 days. It's also going to be extremely motivating for a new distributor when they start getting those checks. So here's a little bit of information tied to the launch call system and why we do what we do. We'll be talking in our next videos on how to break down the database and how to actually do the launch call and host it. So thanks for jumping on.